Hey there, stargazers. So Mercury is about to throw us off for a loop as it goes retrograde. Well, it started going retrograde on March 14th. It's going to stay retrograde until April 7th. It's, I think on the 14th when the retrograde began, it started around 9 degrees of Aries, and it's not going to stop until about 26 degrees of Pisces. So I want you to think about where 9 degrees of Aries back to 26 degrees of Pisces is in your horoscope chart. I personally have 9 degrees of Aries through 26 degrees of Pisces in my second house. I'm so frustrated by everything that's been going on in my second house of money. But hopefully this is going to be, I don't know, you guys, it's Mercury retrograde. So you know that it's going to mean some miscommunications, some technical meltdowns, maybe a few exes sliding into your DMs. Oh gosh, but don't panic, okay? I'm here to guide you through this cosmic chaos with a little humor and a lot of insight. So let's break it all down by zodiac sign, okay? Let's break it down by zodiac sign. And we're going to start with the sign of Aries. If you're born between March 21st and April 19th, you are an Aries. So Aries, you're the bold, fiery trailblazer of the zodiac. But during this retrograde, your impulsivity might get you into trouble. So double check before you hit send on that spicy text or buy that random inflatable pool flamingo. Let's hope you're not doing that. But patience is not your strong suit, okay? But trust me, it is your best friend right now. Aries, please find patience. Do not rush into anything, okay? Nothing. So maybe you might even want to avoid starting any new projects unless you enjoy chaos. I would not start it now, which I have a feeling some Aries really might enjoy the chaos. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Okay, if you're Aries, let me know in the comments that you're an Aries, and let me know of anything that's already happening weird for you during this Mercury retrograde that's happening in Aries and Pisces. So let's do Taurus. You're a Taurus if you're born between April 20th and May 20th. So Taurus, you're the grounded, stubborn bull of the zodiac, but even you might feel a little wobbly during this retrograde. So watch out for miscommunications with your bank account, because I have a feeling it's going to affect your money, Taurus. Mercury loves to mess with your finances. And, you know, I wouldn't sign any contracts or agreements right now. And if I were you, I just feel like anything you sign now, you're going to regret it later, after the 7th of April. So, you know, try to hold back on signing anything. But on the bright side, I mean, it's a good time to revisit old hobbies. Like, remember knitting? Neither do I. Anyway, let's move on to the next sign. The next sign is Gemini. And if you're born between May 21st and June 20th, then you're a Gemini. So Geminis are, you're ruled by Mercury. This is your ruler, Mercury, right now, run amok. So this retrograde is basically your supervillain origin story. So expect double the confusion, okay, Gemini? double the miscommunications, double the X's popping up out of nowhere. And your challenge is to slow down and to think before you speak. I know. It's like asking your squirrel to stop chasing nuts, but you've got to do this. You've got this, Gemini. So take a moment. Do the 5-second breathing thing. It's like, take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you need another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now you can comment. If you're a Gemini, let me know in the comments if you are a Gemini. So if you're born between June 21st and July 22nd, you're a Cancer. And Cancers, you're the emotional crab of the zodiac. And this retrograde might have you feeling a little extra sensitive, okay? So misunderstandings with loved ones may be likely. So try not to take everything too personally or too serious. And maybe owed deep cleaning your entire house at 2 a.m. Because Mercury made you feel things. Or maybe you're like trying to revive something or find something. I could just, in my mind's eye, I see Cancer in their house cleaning things, moving boxes at 2 a.m, trying to find stuff from the past. Instead, focus on self-care and reconnecting with old friends. Maybe not the one that owes you $20, but other friends, okay? If you're a Cancer, let me know in the comments. If you're born between July 23rd and August 22nd, then you're a Leo. And Leos, you're the dramatic lion of the zodiac. And this retrograde might have you feeling like the star of your own soap opera. So watch out for misunderstandings at work because your boss might not appreciate your creative interpretation of deadlines when he has a very solid time for his deadlines. So maybe hold off on that dramatic haircut until after April 7th. And trust me, bangs are not your best friend right now. Don't do anything that you would regret later, Leo. Okay? So if you're a Leo, let me know in the comments that you are a Leo and if any of this resonates with you. So next we have Virgo, and if you're born between August 23rd and September 22nd, then you're a Virgo. And Virgo, you are the perfectionist of the zodiac, and this retrograde is going to test your patience like never before. So expect tech glitches, misplaced to-do lists, maybe even some coffee spills on your favorite white shirt. It's a great time to revisit old projects and tie up loose ends, though. So don't stress too much. Mercury will be out of the retrograde soon. It's only until April 7th. And then you can go back to organizing your life by color code, Virgo, because you're usually very organized. And let's not forget that Mercury is the co-ruler of Virgo. So just like Gemini, some Virgos are really going to feel these glitches and, just breathe, and you can do this, Virgo. If you're a Virgo, let me know in the comments that you are a Virgo and how it's been affecting you so far over the last 5 days. Libra, if you were born between September 23rd and October 22nd, you're a Libra. And Libra, you are the charming diplomat of the zodiac, but even you might struggle to keep the peace during this retrograde. Why is that? Well, Aries opposes Libra. It's your opposite sign. Yeah. So miscommunications with partners are likely. So try not to overanalyze every text message that, they're sending. if you've got a partner, and maybe avoid making any big decisions right now until after the 7th, like whether to stay in or go out. Like every decision is a big decision right now, Libra. So Mercury says stay in and rewatch your favorite rom-com. I think that's probably your safest bet. If you're a Libra, let me know in the comments. So if you're born between October 23rd and November 21st, then you are a Scorpio. And Scorpios, you're the intense detective of the zodiac. And this retrograde might have you digging up some old secrets, okay? So be careful not to overthink things. Don't start digging up old things from the past, because not every text from your ex is a coded message, Scorpio. So maybe avoid starting any new obsessions. Like, do you really need to know everything about the 18th century basket weaving? Probably not, Scorpio. Probably not. If you're a Scorpio, let me know in the comments. Let's see. Give me a second. I just realized I don't have my tea. And I need to have my tea before I go on. So give me 1 second before I continue. So if you were born between November 22nd and December 21st, then you're Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this Mercury, the way it's going to affect you, you're the adventurous archer of the zodiac, but this retrograde might have you feeling a little stuck. So travel plans might go a little haywire. So double check your bookings and maybe avoid spontaneous road trips. Like between now and April 7th, try to avoid those, that desire to go like road tripping or something like that, or something adventurous. It's just not the right time with Mercury retrograde. Instead, use this time to reflect on your goals, reconnect with old friends, and just maybe not that one friend who always cancels plans at the last minute, because that'll drive you up the wall, and you're not going to like that. Anyway, if you're a Sagittarius, let me know in the comments, and much love to you, Sagittarius. So moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, if you were born between December 22nd and January 19th, you are a Capricorn. And Capricorn, you are the ambitious goat of the zodiac, but even you might feel a little off your game during this retrograde. Especially since it starts out in Aries, and Aries squares Capricorn. So some Capricorns really might not be feeling this. So watch out for miscommunications at work. Your boss might not appreciate your efficiency if it means skipping important details. So don't do that. And maybe avoid making any big financial decisions too right now, Capricorn, unless you're investing in a time machine to fast forward past this retrograde into April, because I'm a double Capricorn, okay? I just have to say that. I'm a double Capricorn, and I am worried because this is not only happening in my second house of money, but it is squaring Capricorn. So good luck, Capricorn. Let me know if you're a Capricorn in the comments. If you're born between January 20th and February 18th, then you are an Aquarius. And Aquarius, you are the quirky innovator of the zodiac. But this retrograde might have you feeling a little scattered. A lot of people don't know this, but I think it's Uranus is the lower octave of Mercury. I know your Aquarius and Mercury are deeply connected. And I only know that because I have my Mercury in Aquarius. So you are an innovator, but this retrograde is going to have you feeling a little scattered. Expect some tech issues to crop up, especially if you work in the technical field, which a lot of Aquariuses do. Maybe a few awkward interactions, social interactions. So be careful about going out. You know, you might have some social awkwardness if you decide to go out clubbing or something between now and April 7th. But it's a great time to revisit old ideas and projects. So old stuff that you started but didn't finish, maybe start and finish it, finish it now. But, don't try to explain your latest invention to anyone. Like, don't try to invent it now during the retrograde. Like, if it's not created, wait until after the 7th to complete it. Because usually things go haywire, and they probably won't get it until after Mercury goes direct anyway. So, I don't know what tech gadget you got, but I would just, hold off on that until after this retrograde is over. So if you were born, and by the way, if you're an Aquarius, let me know in the comments if you're an Aquarius and if you can relate to this, and if you're going to take care, be cautious during this retrograde. So if you're born between February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces. And Pisces, this is really going to affect Pisces because although this starts out in Aries, like this is an Aries retrograde, it retrogrades back into Pisces. It goes all the way back to 26 degrees of Pisces. So Pisces, you're going to feel this, especially if you have your sun in the late degrees of Pisces. You're the dreamy fish of the zodiac, and this retrograde might have you feeling a little extra sensitive. So watch out for misunderstandings with your loved ones. Your intuition might be a little bit off, which is kind of a little bit uncomfortable for Pisces because you live by your intuition, but I wouldn't rely on it when Mercury's retrograde, not over the next couple of weeks, okay? So maybe avoid making any big decisions based on your dreams. Dreams are great, but during the Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't bet the farm on it. No, you probably don't need to quit your job and become a mermaid. At least not yet, okay, Pisces? So if you're a Pisces, by the way, let me know and how Mercury retrograde usually affects you, because it'll be interesting since this Mercury retrograde is going to it's going to land in Pisces. So I hope you're prepared and you're bracing for this, Pisces. This is going to be a doozy, okay? So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Mercury retrograde doesn't have to be a total nightmare if you're prepared. So remember to double check everything. Avoid starting new projects if you can. Maybe keep a sense of humor about the chaos, because it's all going to be chaotic in the end. And hey, if all else fails, just blame Mercury. I mean, it's Mercury retrograde. Anything can happen. It's probably Mercury's fault right now when I'm recording this at this very moment. I should go and check. I hope it's recording correctly. But anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cosmic guidance. Until the next time, keep shining like the stars you are. This has been Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside.com. Much love, many blessings. Astrology, a look inside. Presenting astrology and tarot readings for all.